Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, guys? Catching Cryptids here. Tops Chrome continue. Today we're going to do Dingbell, Adam Ackler, and Indrid Cold. I didn't go deep on them, but I got a few of them. They say, in hindsight now, I'm kind of regretting getting as many of these characters that are in the storyline / IP, whatever you want to call it. Because I came into this as a crypto lover, should have stayed true to my nature. But the story that was supposed to come back out, the 1,000-page book, it's supposed to be split into 3 books. That kind of sidetracked me, and with the Sam Sinclair, I got more than I wish I had, and with the Indrid Cold and Dingbell and Adam Ackler. But it's not like huge regrets or anything like that. I'm still glad I got some. I just would have gotten less of them and went heavier with the cryptids, which is my true passion, the cryptids. But it is what it is. We're collectors. We have our ups and downs. But I'm going to show you the bases and the refractors first. I usually don't show those to you. I just usually show you those at the end when I do that last sweep. But like almost all these cards that you see on the ends, the base, the refractors, I would say 90% of them cost me like $1, $1 to $1.20. Got them, most of them from this one dealer. Like, I don't know, it must have cracked an insane amount of tops. I'm talking like hundreds of cases they must have cracked as a company. So they were just getting rid of bunches of cards, and it was discount on top of discount, and the more you ordered, the higher the discount was. So most of these cards I'm showing you here cost like $1.20. I'm talking $1.20 with tax and shipping and everything. Here's just some Adam Ackler, Cryptic Cam, Fractor, Base, Indrid Cold, Cryptic Cam, Refractor, Base. They did a couple different, 3 different versions, actually 4 different versions of a card with Dingbell in it. And that's what also bums me out, because the book never came out. I mean, there's a real story here, and if someone out there like goes through all and Mike has said it numerous times, that the story is in the cards. So even though the book hasn't come out, I mean, the story's out there if someone can solve the puzzles. But you could tell just by these cards, there's so many different actions and events and different things going on within the cards themselves. So it's just to say, I just wish the story was out. Dingbell. It's the base of it. And that contracted. I guess that's the first contact, whatever you want to call it. Refractor. Base. And he's pretty pissed off there, it looks like, right? And the base. Really, really like how people are chattering now, buzzing, getting their opinions out there. That's very important, and it also, creates that buzz, that electricity within the community. And the more we talk, we're allowed to agree, disagree, but the basic is to communicate, to get the buzz going. Before there was like nothing going on. Now at least there's a little buzz going on. Some more seeds have been planted. Seems like we have some newcomers and just some other people have been here. They're, speaking up more. I just still wish we can get some old cats back. Let's keep keep grinding, moving forward. At least we have some new ownership coming. All right. we'll go into some Dingbell green. Greens are all 99. You'll see I have so many ungraded cards, and it's not just Topps Chrome. I've collected and purchased an insane amount of cards over the last 3 years between sports cards and now METAZOO, and I've not gotten one graded myself, so I probably have 1,000, 2,000 ungraded cards. But that's going to be one of the next part. Oh, this is the orange refractor. That's going to be the next part of one of the next parts of my journey, is learning how to grade cards and getting them sent in and sent back and opening that mail. Like pretty much every other person in this space does. But it's going to be fun for me to learn. Because I have so many cards. Alright, next we will do, what we got? Indrid Cold. Didn't have any graded cards of the Dingbell. Do Indrid, some green Indrid. But yeah, these are part of the storyline. Hopefully one day we get it. And my last video, here's the orange Indrid. I guess I usually like to put my best card last. I guess I did an oopsie there. And gold Indrid, and then I do have a PSA 10 cryptic cam Indrid. But I brought up last one about Umu, which got a lot of people talking, which is awesome. That was actually the point in it, because I've been on the fence with it for since Nick brought it up, and that's why I brought out the things Nick is probably thinking and the good things that Umu actually does bring to the table. So it's great everyone's talking about it. But it wasn't, it's more about Nick than Umu. As long as Nick is 51% decision maker in the whole process, I will support Nick and everything. I don't think people realize, I even though I'm working like every single time, I work till 2 or 3 a.m. every day of the week. So anytime you see me in a chat room, I'm working and trying to catch what's going on, but a lot of times I can't. But I follow a lot of streams. I try to be very active when I can. And there's a lot of people in Nick's chat room that can help him run that company, at least to get it started, up and started. I mean, you're talking about people that print cards, distribution people, artists. I mean, Nick knows a lot of people, my friends. So, like I said, the best case scenario absolutely will be for one of the big boys, girls, days, whatever the right thing to say nowadays is, to get it. The big companies, they will be able to, roll everything out. Boom, boom, boom. We could do this. We could do everything Mike said, the animated series. Finish that online card. Of course, that would be the best case scenario. But if it doesn't happen, and one of the community gets it, or Nick is the guy. And like I say, he'll need a lot of help, but he's got it. He's got a lot of help. At least to get it started, and it would go very, very slow. Not try to push it forward quickly. Let them get some inventory out, get some money rolling in. Let them. And then there's one guy in the thing that prints cards. I would maybe make a goal of 6 to 9 months down the road, the first set be printed. Very small, maybe 5 or 10 grand. So those are just things to think about. If one of the big companies don't get it, and Nick is still getting it, and Umu does happen to be his partner, as long as Nick is controlling interest and is making the decisions, Nick, the people Nick knows, is a lot of power there. There's a lot of knowledge there. So keep that in mind when we're batting this ball around amongst us. All right, here's some Atomaclers now. Extractor. Green Cryptid Cam. More of these non-cryptid cams. I tell you, I can't wait to start sending them in. Get lucky with some, and remember they're 35%. Another great thing now we're saying, MetaZoo's not dead. I mean, people love MetaZoo. Can't you feel? I mean, you can feel it. It's just, it's something special. It attracted me, and I'm not even in the TCG space. I'm a sports guy. I'm a business guy. Of course, I love the cryptids, like everyone knows by now. But still, to get me hooked in like this. All right, we got Atomacler Gold. PSA 10 Gold. And then my two best Atom cards, the orange, obviously. They're very difficult to hit. PSA 10 Atom. They're my best. They're my serialized Topps Chrome, Dingbell, Indrid, Atomacler. And I figure I'll just show you these. I got some. These are some of the tougher to hit cards in the Topps Chrome set too. The Aokis. Plucked maybe one or two of these and maybe bought one. I opened 40 boxes of that's Waddell, the guy. And I'm going to ask you one last question at the end here. I have quite a few of these, so I guess I think I only, in the cases, maybe they got 2 or 3 of each of these, so the rest of them I bought. But in one last question I want to ask y'all and to think about. Like I say, I don't, I'm a lot of times it's asking the questions. As much as everyone, doesn't like Umu and thinks he's so terrible for MetaZoo, don't want to support the guy. Okay, I get it. Trust me, I'm not trying to argue the points. That's not what I'm doing here. Okay, those points have been made clear by way more than one person, which is, I totally get, like I say, I get it. But how many of those same people that say they won't support Umu will support Mike if he happens to be in with a new cryptid TCG? How many of those would? A person that's pretty much railroaded them and sunk the company, they would still go support someone who's treated them as they did versus someone who just talks a lot of shit on his keyboard. Well, not even on his keyboard. He talks a lot of shit, but has never really done anything to them. They won't support, but someone who's done something to them, they will support. Anyway, that's just a question I like to ask everybody. You don't have to answer it, but it's just something to think about. All right? This community is unbelievable. Keep it going. Peace.